A mind that scares people. Doesn't that just trigger something primal inside of you, bro? And that little seed in your head now, keep watering it, because as it grows, you'll be presented with the fruits of your success. I'll tell you how to build that mind now. For me to teach you this, I gotta take you back to 2020, when I first heard and learned about getting disciplined. So between 2020 and 2022, I knew that discipline existed. Like my mind got opened up to the fact that you can get disciplined and have goals and achieve them. That's when I had all these big dreams, man. I've just moved city, I've just gone to uni, and now I can become an engineer in 5 years and live this sick life and be jacked and all of this stuff, yeah? But what really happened was that I'd be scrolling every day, I'd be playing Warzone all the time. It was like the COVID lockdown. But oh my, bro, I used to do 24-hour Warzone sessions. Bro, 24 hours sitting in front of a game. How is that even real? I had all these big dreams and goals, yeah? And I just thought that somehow they're gonna get achieved. I could just coast and they'll get achieved, innit? So occasionally I'd do like a little home workout or whatever. I'd like type in 5-minute push-ups workout and I'd just do it. Or I used to go out and do like a sprint or two up my road, and this would happen, you know, once a month when I'd like randomly get the urge to do it. Or see like a video of some guy like training and then get ultra motivated and just do it. And do you think that that one sort of workout in a month got me my dream physique? No, it didn't. Do you think that thinking about it all the time, bro, it used to dominate my mind. These thoughts used to dominate my mind. Like, I need to get jacked, I need to get sick grades, I need to be this sick engineer who's like jacked and like smart and all of that. Just because a thought dominates your mind and it's important in your life doesn't mean you'll make progress to that thing automatically. You need to have a reality check, bro. The past week, how many of your days, how many of your hours have actually been conducive to your goals? Flipping 0. You've thought about it enough, but you haven't taken any action whatsoever. 3 years after learning what discipline is, I got a job. I got a placement job. So like it's like a year long in industry, okay? And I was now an actual real life engineer. But what I didn't realize is that like, I need to now wake up. I'm forced to wake up early to go to this job that's about to pay me. Like I actually have to wake up early and go do this job, right? So in July of 2023, I started, and around this time, I was thinking I want to join like a boxing club, and I joined. Around the same time I started work, I joined the boxing club and I started going once or twice a week, and this was after work. But then I got really into it, bro. I really enjoy training. I was literally loving boxing. I was thinking like this could go places, man. So, and look, I ramped it up, man. I used to go to that place, and when I first started, I was getting whooped in sparring. Like destroyed. I'm talking, I couldn't even land a couple shots on the guys, because bro, this was a proper amateur boxing gym, man. They were all training to fight, and I was like, you know what? I've lost out on time. I haven't been training. I haven't been boxing. So I'm gonna work twice as hard. And what I did then was, before work, I used to wake up at the crack of dawn. Before the crack of dawn, bro, I woke up at 5 o'clock every day, would go to the gym, hit a boxing session in the mornings, do some strength and conditioning, punching with weights, pull-ups, and then go to work. And inside of work, bro, I was like thinking about the boxing session I'm about to have in the evening, because I was training twice a day. I used to do between 8 to 10 sessions a week of boxing, bro. And do you think that I was on the game for 24 hours when I was doing that? I was taking action towards my goals, bro. I had a purpose. So between July 2023 and January 2024, so the span of about 6-7 months, I racked up 400 boxing sessions. And I was sick. I was the guy that was actually landing shots now on people. I was ducking, I was weaving, I weren't getting hit by some of these guys. And I was doing the hitting. And I had a fight booked, bro, for February 2024. I was like, obviously I'm gonna fight. I ain't here to mess around. I ain't here for fitness, none of that. I ain't here to like, you know, like get some movement in, and I was here to book a fight and kill someone, bro. That's how I thought in my head, innit? End of January, I go to a different boxing gym for like a one-off session. I walk around in between the bag work, and I suddenly just slip because the floor is completely soaking wet. And I hear, it was literally that exact noise. And it was from my groin. My leg just went numb. And I realised the fight that's in a week ain't gonna happen now. I can't fight. Because I woke up the next day and I couldn't walk. Now what? The thing that kept me so disciplined, the boxing, like I was training twice a day, I had all these like good things going on. But now what's gonna happen? Bro, boxing, yeah, at this point had literally changed my life, even outside of boxing. So I had a side job that I used to do on the weekends as well sometimes. And it was like at uni, so there was other students as well. When I was training twice a day, you can imagine like how ripped someone can get doing that. My muscles were showing in it. I weren't like big or anything, but I had like pretty decent looking arms and veins and everything. And someone suddenly went, Jas, bro, have you been like hitting the gym or something, man? You're looking sick. And then this guy like was like, everyone like look at Jas, like his muscles and everything. And these people like proper gassing it, hyping me up and everything. But bro, like I was so grounded in myself, and I just knew not to tell anyone. I used to, they would like tell us your workout plan, all of this, like tell us about the gym. No one knew that I was boxing every morning, boxing every evening, none of that. So they were just like, yeah man, he's been hitting gym for sure, he's been doing this and that. And I was like, guys, I just started doing press ups like every morning, 5-10 press ups every morning. I had this secret, you know, that every morning I'd wake up at 5, every night I'd go and spar people. It was like this secret in my head. It was like I was living another life to me. And I suggest that you do the same when you get on this path, bro. When you start waking up and training and you start doing all these things, don't tell anyone. It is like a hard, fast rule for me to just not tell people about this stuff, because it gives you extra power. Because when you tell people what you're doing, and when you tell people that, like, yeah man, I'm gonna do this and I've just been doing this and stuff, like it, for some reason it makes you like less motivated and it destroys your energy. But when you do the opposite and you don't tell people even when you want to, you retain the energy and it like amplifies, because it becomes this, you become your own best friend, because now you've confided in yourself in a way. So back to me tearing my groin. What the hell do you think happened, bro? I tore it. I haven't got this disciplined secret life anymore. I ain't a boxer anymore. My identity is now shattered. Now what? I can't even walk, let alone train. What the hell do you think I did? I didn't become a scroller. I didn't become a gamer. None of that. None of that again. And I'm so happy that never happened. Because you know what I realised, bruv? That disciplined mind that I'd built through the boxing, through going to work, all of that was now my foundation. I was now a disciplined guy. So I started doing stuff that didn't require my body. I started looking into online business, trading, Airbnb business, Instagram, faceless content and stuff. None of that really stuck with me though. It didn't scratch the itch that I had. Yeah, but I'd been doing that for months. I've been like doing different online businesses for months, and I was still waking up at 5, working on the business, then going to work, then coming home and doing a bit more of the business. So as you can see, that disciplined mind carries you through life even when you get thrown all these adversities. In this time, I even learned how to cut my own hair. I can literally do my own skin fades now. It's so sick. I have a constant flipping haircut, bruv, and it's free. It's amazing. But then it got to about December 2024, and I'm looking in the mirror and I realised, bruv, I've had like little to no physical activity this whole time. I've just been doing like the sort of physio exercises for my groin, and that's about it. And I'm looking in the mirror and I'm thinking, we should start going gym. Let's get jacked. And you fast forward, bruv, to July 2025, and I've already built my dream physique. I made gym my main mission, yeah? I built the dream physique. And in 2025, I actually had my final year of uni, which means you're in a group of 8 people and you got to write a dissertation, a thesis, a Masters of Engineering thesis. Some hard work, yeah? And I'm with a group where a couple of the people are literally like failing. Like they're failing their degree, and I'm in a group of these people, bruv. So I'm so happy I did this, but I was able to take charge. I led us, bruv. I actually delegated tasks like a proper leader would. I spoke to my teammates. I became the guy that certain people here could actually depend on. And what came of that? A first class flipping dissertation, bruv. And in the like sort of 2020 to 2022 period, bro, I was that failing classmate. Like, it was a proper full circle moment, bro, where I'm seeing things from the other side. I'm like, I've got to like lead these people. And then I realised I'm seeing myself in them, my old self. And all it took was just a disciplined mind. That's all that changed everything. It changed my mindset. It made me have the energy to be able to lead a team and hit gym. And I was also on the job hunt, bruv, because I needed to graduate and have a job straight away. And I knew exactly what job I wanted. There's this specific engineering role called research engineering. Always wanted to do it. Always found it interesting. Anytime someone spoke about it at my uni, I was just like, this is what I want to do. So I applied to the best research facility in my country. I studied hard, passed all the online tests, got invited to the interview, the assessment centre presentation, all of that, bruv. And I absolutely crushed it. They gave me a call 2 weeks after that assessment centre and they were like, Jas? Bro, I thought, yeah, they're about to say like, sorry, you haven't got the job, whatever. I don't know why. Out of the 11 assessors on that day, the feedback came back and we got it for you right now. And I was thinking, bro, just flip and tell me if I got the job. And they were like, they had no negative comments. And I was like, what the hell? And at this point, they hadn't even told me that I had the job in it. So I was like, please could you confirm if I'd be starting in September, please? And he was like, yeah, of course. Like, if you're happy with that, please, like, can you start? I was like, of course, bruv. But that assessment centre, yeah, I didn't do nothing special that I wasn't doing before with these jobs so before I used to apply to jobs anyway, and I used to get rejection after rejection after rejection at some points, bro. It was like really demotivating. But again, I was doing 10 good habits a day when I applied to this specific one that I really wanted. How can you compete? Because at the end of the day, bro, when you go an interview, assessment centre, wherever it is, yeah, most avenues of your life are a competition. How could anyone compete? I presented myself, yeah, on the day as this disciplined, grounded guy who's knowledgeable, who's got energy, you know. Obviously, I didn't go there and say like, hello interviewer, I woke up at 5 a.m. today and I trained and all. No, it's a level deeper than that. People can see through you. People know when you are the type of guy that can do that stuff, you know. And yeah, man, on that phone call, he literally said 2,000 people applied to this and you were the top performer. And I was thinking, damn, bro, out of 2,000 people, yeah, that's like top 0.05% or something. And look, we're here now. I work that job like every day. I've actually made such a huge impact in my first 3 weeks as well. Like, other people's managers are coming up to me and saying, yo, we want you on our side, bruv. Like, can you help us with this or whatever? And it's pretty sick, yeah. I'm 3 weeks in, it's all going well, and I'm happy. But besides all this, besides the physique, besides the job, besides all of these first class dissertations and these sick things that have happened, I built my dream mind. And this is the type of mind that scares people, bro. This is the stuff that's quite threatening to other people. Because there's been times where I've told people, yeah, like friends, close friends, where I told them like, bro, I woke up at 4 o'clock today and trained. Because that's my routine right now. It's the Tiger J morning routine, bro. Flipping insane. It's insane stuff. People ask me, how do you have so much energy? My own mates ask me, like, how do you have so much energy and stuff? And I'm like, bro, I wake up at 4 and I train like an animal. Sprints, calisthenics, because right now I haven't got a car. As soon as I get a car, I'm back in the gym, but I'll be doing sprints, calisthenics, and like my mates in it, they're a bit like normal civilian type people, regular people in it, like most people. Like, they'll hit gym semi-seriously or whatever, but when you tell people like, I woke up at 4 and I trained and I've been working on my business, I've been working so hard at work, I've been X, Y, and Z in, making proper progress, they start to feel threatened, man. They start to like kind of resent you, and you can see it in people's eyes. You can see it in how they talk to you, you can hear it in how they speak to you. And that's why I've sort of stopped talking about these things to people. But even if they're close to me, I just don't really chat about it. And bro, it makes sense in it. Like in the caveman days, imagine you're a caveman and you see some guy, like another caveman has woken up at 4 and he's like training and he's like practicing the flipping spear throw and that. And imagine he's part of like another caveman community or tribe or whatever. You would feel threatened by him as well. And we have the same minds that those cavemen had. all of the lessons I shared in here with you, yeah, they've come from 5 years of discipline. They've come from a 5-year journey, bruv. Most of the journey I was a scroller degenerate, but it counts because I knew about discipline and I wanted to be disciplined so bad, and I wanted to have this mind that I could just be friends with, bro. Like, how crazy is it, yeah, that in this modern day society, we are neutered to the point where we all want minds that are our friends. At the end of the day, that someone whose mind is their friend scares the other person. It is mental, bruv. But it took me 2 years, yeah, to get disciplined in the first place. Holistically disciplined. Not just the training. Solitude, the 20% high leverage tasks that I do every day. The breathwork, the meditation. The cold showers daily, bro. I've been doing cold showers daily for this whole year and it is mental, bruv. But all of these habits, and there's so many more, I can't go through all of them in this video. But I've taught you now how I built my mind. And if you want to get into the same pathway that I'm actually on personally, the link's in the description so you can check it out, bro. But for now, sweat or regret, and I'm out.